Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a June 2023 paper and variant is 21. So let's start. CDE is a straight line. You can see clearly, straight line, all right? And you know some straight line is always 180. So what he's asking for ADE, this angle, ADE. So this angle is our concern. Okay, I write here X. Okay, I write here X. And what this angle I call as a Y. Because basically, if I have Y, I can find X easily. So there's a four-side figure. Four-side figure sum is 360. Three-sided figure, the sum of the angle is 180. Four-side figure, you must know, is 360. And five-side figure is 540. I think this idea is clear. And six-side is 720. So anyway, in formula, if you want to know the sum of the angles in any shape and all interior angles, n minus 2 times 2, 180. For example, if I plug in 5 in this place, 5 minus 2, 3, 3 into 180 give you 540. So this is a formula we have. Anyway, so it means I can say that y plus 71 plus 56 plus 104 is equals to 360. So if I add them all, what I get, so 56 plus 104 and plus 71, it is giving me 231. Now it will go there and subtract. So y is becoming what? Y is becoming 360 and minus 231. I'm getting 129 degree. But this is not our end target. Our target is this one. You know, x plus y equal to 180. Or if I need to find x, so angle ADE, which is my concern, so 180 minus this angle, 129. So when I subtract 180, so I get 51. So 51 degrees is my answer finally. So let's go for next. A train journey starts at 21:43. Okay, this journey start from here. Okay, this is starting time. Very clear. And it takes total 8 hours 32 minutes. Okay, time of finishing time we need to find. So you can see that I have given this kind of break. What is this break actually? It's 24 hour. You know, after 24, the routine of time changes. For example, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Then no 25. There's a 1, 2, 3 onwards. So that is why. Let's see what is this time. Okay. So how we can find it? Very best way. First of all, we need to know what is this time. How we can find this time from 24. Subtract this. So 24. Okay, I'm not writing 24. I'm writing 23.60. Why I wrote 60? From where I got 60? Because in 1 hour, 60 minutes. So I take one carry from here, 60. Now 21:43. If I subtract, I get here 7. And I get here out of 5 were gone. If I got a 1. And here I got, so this is 2 hour and 17 minutes. So total time is from here to here is 8 hour 32. And I want to find this time. How to find this time? So from this, subtract this. And question will finish, inshallah. So 8 hours, 32 minutes, subtract this time. So 2 hour and 17. So one carry here, I got a 12. This become 12. Out of 12, 7 gone 5. And out of 2, 1 gone, I got a 1. And this is out of 8, got 2, got a 6. So this is our actual time. So what is end reaching time there is 6:15. We have another technique also, but that is a little lengthy. That if you add them like 21, we have a special key in our calculator, time function. This is a 3 kind of commas. 21, 43, 43. Okay, if I add them in 8 hour and 8, sorry. So 8 hours this key function available below square root, because there are two keys are there. One key is square root and one is this. So this function available, this is called time function. Anyway, 32. And if we press this equal sign, you will get answer. But that answer will give you not, let me type myself. 21 time function and plus 8 time function plus 32. So I'm getting students here. I'm getting students here, 21. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm getting answer is coming 30. This kind of answer I'm getting. Okay, it means 30 to 15. From here, subtract 24. So I get a 615, same answer. Why subtract 24? Because after 24, the day change. That is why. So this is a second method. Okay, I hope so. Your point is very clear. So let's talk about this question. He's asking, give the geometrical reason also. What is A? And you know, whenever this kind of V shape comes, you can see this V and this V. And what is called, we can say a special name for it. First of all, what is A and 58 equal? Because this angle 58, this angle 58. So first of all, I can say A is 58. Okay, a vertical opposite. Vertical angle is also enough, but if you write opposite, then more clarity. Vertical opposite angles. Okay, and we have this answer 58. How to get this B now? Oh, hold on. When two lines are parallel to each other like this and this, so these two angles are always called because if you add them, answer must be 180, and it's called interior angles. We can say interior angles, or like we can say supplementary angles, but interior angles is better word. So interior angles. Okay, and how to find it? 180 minus that. So because I said that some of them is 180 degree, so B is equals to 180 degrees, subtract 58, and we subtract, so it is giving us 122. So this is coming 122. So 122, and put a small circle on it which represents angles. Okay, this part is also clear. Let's go question number 4. He said, by writing each number 1 SF first of all. Like we have to write 1 SF. What does 1 SF means? Like 6.7, I need 6, I don't need 7. Which number I don't need? If this is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then no addition is there. No addition is there. No add. But if I have a 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, then we always add 1. Okay. Example, this is 6.7. 6.7. So this number is among these. So numbers I will, because I need 1 SF. He mentioned here 1 SF. So we always count from left side. We never count from right side. Make sure. So this is 6 I need, 7 I don't want. Then what I will do, because it's bigger than 4, I will add. So 6.7 converted to 7. So clear. And what about 2.1? So 2.1, is this number bigger than 4? No. Answer is no. So we will not add. Sorry. So this is finished automatically. Only 2 will write in the place of 2.1. What about below 18? So check 18. Is this number? Because 1 SF means from left corner. I need this. I don't want. Which I don't want bigger than 4. Yes. So we add. So when you add one number in this, I got 2. But which numbers I'm eliminating, I must put 0 there. You can ask one question, why not add 0 here, sir? Because this decimal is there. That is why. If no decimal, then we add 0. For example, 275. If I need 1 SF, I don't want. Bigger than 4 add. So we got a 3, and here 0, here 0. So we write 2 zeros here. I believe you got it. This is also called 1 SF. So I think point is very clear. And 1 SF criteria. So I'm writing here this 20. Okay, what about 5.9? Same story, 5.9. This I need, this I don't want. Okay, this number is bigger than 4. Yes, then add. When I add 1, it becomes 6. So don't say, because after decimal, if I write 0 even, so no effect comes here. So I think this point is also clear. So let's simplify. And whatever simplify, 7 2s are 14, and 7 and we got this 14 also. The answer become 1. So I hope so. This point is very, very clear. Okay, 7, let me check once again. 20, and this is 6. This is a 14. Yeah, correct. Let's go for next question. You know that there's a probability mentioned, and some of the all probability is always 1. So I can say that 0.3 plus 0.35 plus 0.13 plus x equals to 1, because some of the all probabilities is always 1. So I believe the point is very clear. And if I add all these three, I get what? 0.78 plus x is equals to 1. 0.78 will go on the other end. It means 1 minus 0.78. And if I subtract, I get what answer? 0.22. So I hope so. The answer is very, very clear and the concept is clear. So let's go for the next question. Volume. Luckily, formula is given by him. Otherwise, we have to memorize. And volume of sphere formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. But he given us the diameter. And you know, if we have a sphere or we have a whatever, let's say I talk about sphere. So this is radius. Okay, students, I'm looking for radius, not diameter. So radius is what? Diameter divided by 2. So 4.8 divided by 2, I get 2.4 centimeters. And I think I could just plug in and get the answer. And pi and 2.4 cube. So now we have to type in calculator. 4 by 3 pi into 2.4 to power 3. And answer is coming with us 57.905. And we have to write 3 SF. We don't want. Which you don't want bigger than 4? No, we don't add. So answer is coming 57.9 centimeter cube, the volume. I believe the point is very, very clear. And let's go for the next part. And next part is asking here, the scale of map is 1:125,000. Okay, on the map, the length of the island is 9.4, and the actual length we need to find. Okay, actually we have a free formulas for this similar, this is actually similar icon similarity concept. So what is the way we have a length of, for example, we're looking actual always bigger, and on the map always smaller. So I write bigger, larger, or length of large by length of small as per small, and ratio on the large by ratio of the small. Okay, in case of length, I will use as it is. Okay, I will use this formula as it is. So I'm using once again, and I'm using here. Okay, I will use it. But in case of area, area of the large by area of the small, ratio of the large by ratio of the small, we will put power 2 here. And in case of the volume, we will use what? Volume of the large by volume of small, ratio of the large by ratio of small, and put here cube. So that is the reason we have it. I believe you got a point. So length of large is unknown. Length of small is given 9.4 centimeters. And length ratio of the large is this 1 to 5 and triple zeros. And ratio of small is given on the map, 1. So 9.4 will multiply up. So it will look like this. So 9.4 into 1 to 5 and triple zeros. But this, because this is centimeters, so this answer will come in centimeters. But he said, no, convert into kilometers. And you know basic formula, I'm just showing here. If I want to convert from centimeter to meter, then meter to kilometers. Okay, so we have divide by 100. Okay, and then divide by 1,000. Okay, if I go backwards, so in multiply by 1,000 and multiply by 100. Okay, all right, I think this idea is very clear. So I'm writing what? So it means this length, I'm just showing here. It means length is equals to 9.4 into 1 to 5 triple zero divided by 100 and divided by 1,000. The logic is very clear. And these 3 zeros cancel with 3 zeros, and rest I will just type in calculator. And 9.4 times to 1 to 5 divided by 100. And answer is coming here with us 11.75 kilometers. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And let's go for the next part. Question number 8. He's giving us the nth term. So we can write this way. Tn equals to 10 minus n square. So nth term, I'm writing this way. Okay, some teacher write in different way. So no problem at all. The first three terms we have to find, and what to do? Well, I have to plug in N1, then I will plug in N2, then I plug in N3. If I plug in NT1, so N1, so N1, so 10 minus 1 to power 2, and I'm getting T1 is coming 9. If I plug in 2, so T2 is 10 minus 2 square, 2 square is 4, and I get 6. So second term is 6. If I get it looking for 3, so 10 minus 3 square, 9. Then and I got a what? T3 is coming here, 1. So I got 9, comma 6, comma 1, and that's just continue forever. But we need first three terms only. For these first four terms, so these are first, second, third, four terms given by him. Okay. Previous question, he given us the nth term formula, but now we have to produce nth term formula. So what is the formula? Basically, we have it. Check, please. If 7 plus 3, I get this value. 10 plus 3, I get this value. 13 plus 3, I get this value. When is adding or subtracting numbers same is called AP, stand for arithmetic progression. And we have a special formula, A plus N minus 1 into D. And what is A? A is called first term, so A is 7. N keep as it is, and D is, what is D? 3. How we get D? I just write again. D is second term minus first term, second term minus first term, or third term minus second term, or fourth term minus third term. Anyway, this is 3 comes, so I write 3. Just simplify 3 times to n, and 3 ones are 3. 3 I'm writing before, and out of 4, 3 gone, I get 4. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, this is the nth term what I'm looking for. Question number 9, he said that he given himself similar. And again, I will use these 3 formulas. I can use any one. So it depends upon what is required. He said find h. So this is a height of the larger, height of smaller, base of small, larger, base of smaller. So we have 2 shapes, one large, one small. Is unknown is bigger, so I write it up. So height of the large, right? Height of the small, base of the large, base of the small. Because all are lengths, so no squaring, no cubing. Length of large is height of length is a bigger one, and height small is 5.6. Base of the large is 8.1, and base of a small is 7.2. And it will simply multiply there, and that's it. We get answer. And how to write it? 8.1 into 5.6 divided by 7.2. And it's just a matter of typing in calculator. 8.1 times 2, 5.6, and divided by 7.2. So answer is coming finally 6.3 centimeters. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got the point very clear. So this is my final answer. Question number 10, he said without using calculator, okay, and use this one, workout. The workout, whenever workout comes, so working is compulsory. And show you all working, give you answer in mixed numbers in a simplest form. So first of all, this is a mixed number, how to convert it. You know, student, this 7 will multiply this 2, and that answer will add in 1. 7 2s are 14, and that 14 in 14 plus 1, 15. So 1 mark for converting this, okay? And then this is a division sign, you convert into multiply, this values will flip. And 1 mark for this, okay? Now 1 mark for simplifying, so 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15, and I can't simplify further. So 3 9s are 27, and 7 1s are 7. So I get 3 9s are 27 by 7. So we should not stop here. We should complete. So 7 3s are 7 4s are 28. No, 7 3s are 21. So 6 left. How to convert in mixed format? This 3, top 3 will come before. In upper part, this part will come. And 7 is coming down. So I hope so. The point is very, very clear. And let's go for next question. He said the single transformation which maps A onto B before this onto word is always called object. So this is A is called object. And triangle B is called image. Make sure sometime this word image and object affecting a lot if you don't care about it. So what is A onto B? What is A onto B is going on? So A is small diagram, B is big diagram. So this is going enlargement. So 1 mark for writing enlargement. So enlargement. Okay, 3 marks, 1 mark for name, 1 mark for center, and 1 mark for scale factor. Center. How to find center? Center is very clear. I will take scale and join corresponding points. So see, I'm going to join them. Okay, now I join these 2 points. You can see, students, they are intersecting at which point? This point. So what is center comes? Center is coming. Center is coming here. X is 0. X0, Y0, X0, Y1, X0, Y2, X0, Y7. So X0 and Y7. So scale factor formula for this is image size by the object. What is image? B is image. And what is object? A is object. So image is B shape, B is image. I can take any. This is 2 boxes, this is 1. So 2 by 1. Or these are 4 boxes, there's 2. So 4 by 2 become also 2 answer. So no problem at all. So what is final answer? I'm writing here the image size for the object. I count this 2 by 1. So 2 by 1 answer is coming 2. So, and one more thing, if center come on one side, scale factor always positive. Sometimes center comes in the middle. Look, I'll show you. If I join with that, join this, center come in the middle, then scale factor always negative. But because center is coming on one side, not coming in the middle, so it is always positive. I hope so. The point is very, very clear, and this concept is finished. So let's go for next part. Next part is asking what is A onto C. So what is A shape going on to C? A clear approach. This point is coming here. This point is coming here, and this point coming here. So it is a clockwise rotation. Okay. So make sure what is the object before onto. It is object is the image. So A to C is shifting. So I can call as this is a rotation. Clockwise rotation. Okay, how much angle? Right, this is very interesting. I'm going to space for it. Clockwise and center. So what I believe is a 90-degree. How come? And center we can find it by 2 techniques. One is using compass method and one using tracing paper. So what I believe on it. So if you can check where the center is coming. Okay, we have to search that one. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, so if we try to find it, wait a minute. So thing is, if I go for I have 2 options we have available, clockwise and anti-clockwise, both available, but we always go for the short angle. Okay, so let's try to find short angle. So short angle we're getting from here. What if you see carefully, and the point is, first I tried here, but this is a not matching. So when I try to find this one, I think this point is better. How better? Because it has the same distances from. You can see that there's a equally from each other. If I count this one, this is a less number of boxes, a more number of boxes. So we can't fix it here. I don't have a tracing paper here, or I can't show you. That is why I'm trying. This is called trial and error method. So this is a point. For example, how much this point is away? How much? Let's count. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 box, 2 box. I check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, 5 boxes. So how many boxes? Count 5 boxes. So 5 boxes and 1 right side. 5 box and 1 right side. 5 box, 1 right side. So 5 box and 1 right side, and 5 box, 1 right. So this point is shifted this away. And same way, if I apply the other one, 5 box and 1 left side. 5 box, 1 left, 5 box, 1 left, and 5 box, 1 left. So this point came in this point. So there's a way to observe, okay? Similarly, 4 box and 1 left, 4 box and 1 left, 4 box and 1 left, and 4 box and 1 left. This is another way to find center, and 3, 1 is the center of a rotation. So we got it. 3 3 1 is a 3 1 center. Okay, I'm writing the word center also. Center. At the end, I decide what is angle. So see, student, what is angle between this point and this point? It is a very clear, this angle is given 90 degree. So I can say 90 degree clockwise. So I hope so. Now you got a clear picture why I left a space for it. So 90 degree clockwise. So this part is also clear. Question number 12, we have question number 12. He's asking here, if you look at carefully, radii, okay, radii means more than one radius, okay, and AB and BC equals to each other. This distance and this distance are equals to each other. Secondly, students, you know if this is a radius, this is a radius, this is a radius. All three lengths are equals to each other. I put double cut, and double cut. Okay, this double means all lengths are equals to each other. And if you compare two triangles OAB, where is OAB? Okay, this triangle is OAB. So I make it here, this triangle, I believe, inshallah, you will understand. This is not exact diagram. Somehow, okay, this O, this A, all still is not that much ideal, but anyway. So single cut and double, and okay, I call it double even. What about the other triangle, BOC? So there's O, there's a C, and there's a B. And this single, this is a double. Actually, no angle is required, no angle involved in these calculations, okay? So we have all three sides, side. So we'll use this answer, SSS. Sometime if angle use here, if let's say this is 30 degree, and let's say this is a 30 degree, then we say angle side, angle side angle, side angle side. So if sometime we have a not one, sometimes we have a two angles involved, this 30-30, and for example this is a 30-30, this is a 20-20. In this option we two angles and one side, so side angle side, angle side angle. So it depends upon, A stand for angle, A for angle, S for side. So it depends upon the situation. That is why we can decide easily. So now we have answer is SSS, I mean side. Question number next is a B part, and we have given a circle concept, and he asking, before I start, one property, there are two properties are very important. I'll discuss one by one. If we have a triangle here, students, this kind of triangle, if I have, okay, so this angle and this angle always equal. If this is X, this is always X. And how to read this is called alternate segment theorem. Alternate segment theorem. Okay, so this is the way. And if we check it here, same diagram is here. We have, how can you see this triangle, students? This triangle, I can clear. And what is this angle? 42. So this angle is confirmed 42. So I think idea is very clear. So we get this angle is 42. So that is why the point is clear. And one more property is very important, and that is what property? Look, I'll show you. Whenever we have a joining point here, for example, in here, okay, they're starting from Q and R and meeting at P. So let's say this is 42, okay? And if I join another, same points, but another point. And this is S. So this angle also 42. Logic, because this is called same arc. And this arc, this angle, and this angle always same. This is a criteria. So that is why if you look at carefully, this is an arc. And this is 42, this is 42. So both are equals to each other. So this angle 42 as well. Okay, I hope so. The point is clear. And what a question he's asking. And one more property we have worked is applicable here. And when two lines are parallel to each other, like this arrow parallel, so we can have many properties. Okay, for example, if this line cut, if this is 42, so this is also 42. Okay, this is called alternate angles. So let's think about QSR. Which angle is asking for? QSR, and we have it. QSR is this. How come? QSR. So 42, no need to work out because 1 mark only. So directly answer. What is next? PQS. how to write it? PQS. So this angle he talk about, this angle. So I think we could just showed now here. So this 42. So this is 42. So I got this 42 as well. Last one, POS. Where's POS? So POS. This angle he talk about, okay? And POS, yeah. What is method, students? We can have it two ways, but easy way. I'm just still telling one thing, okay? And that is whenever we have a center and we have angular circumference. There's a center O, and this angle is 42. So this angle is double. So 42 into 2 actually is a physics formula. But if this point shifts slightly here and it come exactly in front of it this way, still it is 42 and still it is a 42 into 2. So I think the point is very clear. So I think you got idea. So what is this angle? This one. So I can say this is a double of that, 42 into 2. So I can say that is a 42 times 2, and I'm getting here 2 2s are 4 and 2 4s are 8, 84. And I believe this point is very, very clear. Let's go for next question. Number 13. He said A invest $6,000. Okay, $6,000. So investment is called P. Investment is called P. Okay, and compound interest. So we have to apply compound interest formula, and you must memorize it, R over 100 to power T. So a P stand for investment. Okay, is R a rate of interest? So I can replace it here. So 6,000 coming in the place of P, and small R over 100. Okay, and he said 8 years. So 8 is time 8 years. Capital R, small r. So 8 years. And earn a profit and interest. How much profit he earned? I stand for interest. So 621. So 621.70. But you know, A is not of interest, not at all. A is net amount. A contains two parts, P plus I. P is his investment, his money, and I his profit. So if I add them both, so 6,000, this one adding, it becomes 6,621.70, this amount. So this I'm going to plug in here. So this is a problem. Some students think this is a profit. No, not at all. So I'm writing 6,621.70. Wait a minute. So some space issues. So I'm writing little here. Yes, 6,621.70. First of all, this will divide 6,621.70 by 6,000. And I have 1 plus R over 100 to power 8. And whenever, you know, look at this example here. If I have a x to power P by Q equals to 2, when this power will go on the other side, so power will flip. So P by Q will become Q by P. So 8, this is 8 actually. When 8 will go there, it become not 8. Actually, 8 has nothing under it, 1. So when we'll go to flip, it will become 1 up, 8 down. So it means 662.70 over 6,000. Power become 1 by 8. I believe you got idea. 1 plus R over 100. Now this value, what I will get it? This one will subtract. So look, I'll show you. So 662.70 over I think 661. Sorry, I missed one number. Okay, and divided by 6,000, and power is 1 by 8, and minus 1 equal to R over 100. Typing the whole thing in calculator and multiply by 100. So if I type it in calculator and multiply with 100, and I am getting what answer? Let me check. Yes, R is becoming 1.24. Okay, this is a answer percentages it comes. So I hope so you understanding the concept. Otherwise, it's 3 marks it has. Okay, when talk about y directly, so y directly and the proportional square of that. So square means like this, x plus 3 to power 2. This is called directly concept. If it's come inversely, we will write this way. We will write this way. So whole thing will go in denominator, and 1 always have up, always 1. If we remove this proportional sign, we get an equal sign, and we always get k here. But in case of inversely proportional, when I remove this proportional sign, we have k in the numerator. One is converted K form, I think clear. And rest part, you know it, what to do. I'm going to complete now. And now plug in this data. So I'm saying put X value 2 and Y value 5. When I plug in 5 here, K times 2 plus 3 power 2. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 square is 25. And when this 25 goes under it, so it is multiplying with K, it will divide under 5. So I get 5 over 25 equals to K. And K value is becoming 105. So 105 is answer? No, not at all. We have to continue. He said that this value I must plug in back in equation. So I'm getting what final answer? Y is not final answer. 105 times to X plus 3 whole square. Now he's saying that he's saying further that you have to plug in X value 1 here and get final answer. So put X is equal to 1. And when I put X1 there, so Y is equal to 1 by 5. 1 plus 3, it becomes 4. 4 square 16. And 16 by 5. So let's see. 16 divided by 5 is coming 3.2. So I get 3.2. And this is my final answer. So I hope so. The point is very clear. Number 15. He given us a bag contain 5 green, 2 blue and 6 white, 2 blue and 6 white, and total are 5 plus 7, 7 plus 6, 13. Okay, he's saying M takes 2 buttons random from the bag without replacement. Without replacement means we reduce gradually. Okay, color probability that one button is green, another is not green. So we should not talk about 3. If I talk about 3 branches, it will create a lot of trouble for us. Lot of trouble. Okay. So rather than doing this way, I will talk another language. And what is that language? I talk about green or not green, because I said one is a green, other is not green. So I talk this chain story. I make it green. Green are 5, and not green are all others, like blue and white are called not green. So they become 8. And total are 13, that's for sure. So you know what is the way I will make it diagram? Look at students. Green and not green. Green and not green. Sorry, this line is disturbing to us. Okay, then I make it green, not green. And what is the green chances? Green chances are 5 out of 13. And what is not green? 8 out of 13. Okay, when one green will go away, because he said without replacement. So 1 less from here, because when I will take 1 green button out, so 5 become 4, and out of 13, 1 out, so it become 12. So 12, 4 out of 12. And you know, students, whenever one branch we know it, for example, this branch we know it. So this number 13 and this number 13 always same. And from 13 subtract 5. So look, I'm doing for you. It become 8. So it will come in the numerator. So same story I can do there even. I've saved my time. What is this, students? So 4 by 12. So there 12 come for sure. Out of 12, 4 gone, I get 8. So here 8 by 12. Similarly, when it's not green is there, 1 not green button will go out. 1 total go out. So I will get 7 out of 12. And this is a 12. 12 is same as I said before. And out of 12, 7 subtract, I got a 5. Here 5. Or I can do another way even, but I think this you find a bit easier. Anyway, he said that 1 green button and 1 other one. So green and green is not acceptable. Green and not green and not green and green. So these 2 branches we're looking for. And how to answer 5 out of 13 times to 8 out of 12. This I got from this branch. And plus, let's talk about this branch. We always put a plus in this way. So 5 out of 12. And hold on, in this branch is here. This branch is here. In the middle, always plus comes. And in branches, we always put multiply sign. Like here multiply, here multiply. Rule we have. And finally, when we type in calculator, so answer is coming with me 20 by 39. This is my final answer. Question number 16, magnitude of vector. So actually, this is a magnitude vector. Whenever we're looking for this kind of thing, I show you, although no need to show this one, but the sake of understanding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have at this point, if we join this kind of thing, I get a triangle. This is a -4 and this is a 5. And I have to find this. This is called magnitude. So naturally, this is very clear. It is a right angle triangle becomes a Pythagoras theorem. So if I need a magnitude of vector, so what is the magnitude of vector? Magnitude of vector. So like a Pythagoras theorem, square of -4 plus square of 5. I got 16 plus 25. And if I check it, it is giving us 41 root, or in decimal, it is giving us 6.40 units. So I believe you got a point. So actually, whenever he asks you magnitude, three name use, sometimes use the word modulus also. Modulus word, sometimes use the word magnitude, or sometimes use the length of the vector. So this is a vector in this way. So what is the method? I will use Pythagoras theorem. In this question, A is a midpoint. So this is a midpoint. So midpoint, if this is a midpoint of the total length, so I can say that how much this left side and right side are exactly equal. So in this sense, if this is X, what about this? Also X. So I'm writing here X. All right. Now what is asking for? CB. So starting from C, ending at B. How to find this CB? So path is so simple, I can go for it. CB. So CB vector is actually equal to C to O, O to A to B. So this path is best. C to O to A, and A to B. And what is C to O? C to O, I'm coming backward. Going up, it is a Y. And coming downwards, it is a negative Y. So I'm writing here negative Y. And this is X is also X. Both are X plus X. And finally, I get 2X minus Y. This is my final answer. Number 17, he's asking here what that simplify and how we can simplify, students. This power, okay, I just tell you, inside they're multiplying each other. And let me tell some properties. In case of adding power, so we cannot distribute this way. Wrong. Okay, I take this power 2. I take not n, just sake of the understanding. So power 2, this is wrong. In case of minus, we can write like this. Again, it is wrong. You can type in calculator even. But in case of multiply, it is a true. So a square times 2b squared is true. And in case of dividing a over b power 2, so a square by b square is true. So I means adding, subtracting not possible, multiply, dividing is possible. And here it is multiplying. So it means I can give this 81 to power 3/4 separate, and times to x to power 12 and power 3/4 separate. And here, simply because 2 marks, okay, we can type in calculator even. And when you type this one, or as a teacher, I know 81. It is 81. So 3 27 times, 3 9 times, and 3 times. So how many threes? We have 4 threes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here I'm writing 3 power 4 in the place of 81. And again, power on the top. Same power to power multiply even here. Cancellation process, cancel 4 threes are. And this is 3 to the power 3 left, which is 27. And x to power was 3 threes are 9. So I got, this is very clear. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Better to show working, okay, or otherwise this we can type in calculator even. But because 2 marks, so as a teacher, I suggest you first you show this working, that you can do directly even, no issue at all. Bearing of U from W. And what is a W? This angle, what is the middle letter? V. UVW. This angle is here. So this angle is 125. Very clever. Here, cleverly given a question, bearing of the U from W. U from W. So from W means apply rules at W and target is U. So face towards north, look at, I make it here, and face towards north, turn clockwise till target, and target line is this. So from here till here, this is my target, okay? So always move clockwise, starting from north. So it means this is my target. Look, I'm showing you. So it means I drag the line down. It's very important to drag line down, and this drag this way. Logic is very clear why I'm doing this way, because he said that the view is east of V. East. East means always 90 degree. You see, what is this 90 degree? So it means if I check it, this is 90 degree. This means this is going north and this is going towards east. So that is why I make it straight, and this is 100% 90 degree for sure. And what is my target, students? From here till here is my target. It is only possible if I have a this angle, if I have a this angle. That is why this question has contained 4 marks. So how to get this angle and this angle is very interesting. What is this 125? How much this? So I can find it. This is a, for example, I'll name X. So X is equals to 180 minus 125. And I get it here 75, sorry, 65. Okay, 65, I'm getting this answer. And okay, all right. And then what can I think about easy way? 1 minute, please. This is we have a longer way. Okay, no problem. So this is a 65, I get it here, and it's 90. How to get this angle? I give a name Y. So how to get Y? Y is actually equal to 180, subtract 65, and subtract 90, because these 2 angles given. So I get what student answer is coming, or why waste our time? Simple, from 90, subtract 65 to get this angle. So I'm getting here, this is I'm getting here 25. Okay, so I hope so. This point is very, very clear. Yes, this is 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Here I've done mistake. This is not 180. This is a 55 actually. Okay. So 180 minus 125, giving us 55. And from 90 subtract 55, we get 35. Okay. So this is 35. So it means I get this angle 35. Now a problem is only this is straight line. We have to find this angle. This is a 180 for sure, and this and this. This is a total angle target, because so this Y I have it 1. So if I have this, and game is over. I call the name as a theta. So let's try theta. How to find theta? Using sine rule. So this pair we know, and this pair and one pair is unknown. So what is the way? So sine theta divided by opposite side, this one. So 27.3, and sine 2125 over 62.5, 62.4. Now I will bring this value there, and as sine theta will become alone. So 27.3 times 2 sine 125 over 62.4. And now I take sine inverse. So theta, when sine will go there, it become inverse like this. So just typing in calculator, and I will get my answer, but not final answer. Okay, so let's try to solve it. And wait a minute. Okay, all right. So sine inverse, first of all, I check it. This is a 27.3 times 2 sine of 125. Okay, and divided by 62.4. And I get in the bracket. You can type all together, no problem at all. And when I type sine inverse, it is giving me what answer? 21 degree, 21.00, 21 degree. So it means this is a 21 degree, this Y and 180, add them all. So that is give us the bearing. So alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So bearing become what? So 180 plus 21 plus 35. So I think so. It point is very clear, and we got the answer here, 239. Okay, and let me recheck again. Maybe I'm getting some error or what? Okay, wait a minute. Let me check once again. Okay, so 180 minus 125, I got a 55, and 90 minus 55, I got a 35. Is correct. I think I did mistake. Oh no, you're correct. Okay, then I go for 27.3 times 2 times sine of 125 and divide by 62.4. Okay, and take a sine inverse. Yeah, this 21 correct. 21, I get it, plus 35 and plus 180. So 236 is our answer. And I think the point is very, very clear. Okay, let's go question number 19. He's saying cos, and we have to plug in best technique. These angles you plug in simple in the place and I get the answer. Or you just memorize it because 2 marks only. Because as a teacher, I know that when I plug in 0, I have division. This 9, where is 90 degree? Here 90. This is 90 degree, okay? And you have to 90, and this is what is called 270. Okay, I have to plug in some more numbers in the middle. For example, 30 and 60. This is the best option, 30 gaps, 120, 150, like 30 gaps throughout. Plug in 0 there, cos 0 is 1. Okay, put 30 there. This is a something 0.8 here, 60 here, so it is coming half. 90 here, I get a 0. So it means a 120 here is a negative half. 150 I plug in here, I get negative 0.8. 180 I plug in here, I get a negative 1. So if you check it carefully, the graph is coming this way. Okay, and now it's going back. So it means this graph, I get it. And this graph, I get it. Okay, so this is a cos curve. I hope so the point is very, very clear. And now he's asking to find out the x from here. So first of all, 3 will go on the other end. So 5 cos x equals to minus 3. 5 will come down. So cos x is equals to negative 3 upon 5. And I will take. So because cos is negative, for your knowledge, this is a cos is negative where? Cos negative positive is this and this quadrant, and negative is second and third one. So I will not take x for a while. I will take as this alpha, and cos will go there. And please don't type negative with the calculator, okay, with a value. And when I type a cos inverse 3 by 5, it is giving me cos inverse in the bracket 305, and it is giving me alpha angle 53.1 degree. And for your knowledge, this angle here and here. So I'm writing it 51.3 here and 51.3 here. What is first answer? Start from positive x-axis. X. So this anti-clockwise. This was first answer, and this is second answer. And how to find the first? So full is 180 degree, 180 in a straight line, and this 51.3. But I need from here till here. So I can say here simply 180 minus 51.3. Okay, 53.1. Sorry, it's not 51. This is the opposite I wrote here. Okay. This is what, student? 53.1. Okay, 53.1. So 180 minus 53.1. Second answer. So 1 is 80 and this move forward. So it means 180 plus 53.1. So 1 is minus and 1 is a plus. Some students try to mug up these things. Don't try to mug up, please. You have to find it by technique of this. 180 plus 53.1, I get 233.1. And 180, sorry, this I did wrote opposite. I should write it here. Okay. And now what the other answer? So 180 minus 53.1, and I get it what here? 126.9 degree, and always put a circle on it. These are two answers I'm looking for. Okay, I was looking for Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So let's go for next plan. Okay, so next plan is what? Question number 20. Here some values are missing, and make sure one thing, because this power 2, some student when you type in calculator, they don't put bracket. So please make sure bracket is a very, very important, especially under power 2, rest bracket. So this value I'm keeping it here and here. So negative 0.5 and negative 0.5. And then you will plug in 0.5 here and here. So answers are, I'm getting here, first answer, after typing it, I'm getting here is a 0.75. Okay. And against the other one, I type and I get it when I plug in 0.5, not negative, only 0.5. Then I get what answer? Negative 1.25. Now, students, let's start and draw into so 1 mark. We get it from here, and now we can get it how to sketch it. But before we start sketching, very best important thing, we scale. Scale is very, what is the formula? Value by number of boxes. Value by number of boxes. For example, what is this? What is this value? 0.5. So 0.5. And how many boxes count? 10. So 10. I get 0.05. So one box is 0.05. But if I multiply into 2, I get 0.1. So one box, this one, and two boxes 0.1. I mean to say this is 0.05, but this is a 0.1. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. I believe all people understanding what is going on. And it's a very important. Here we have 1 by 10. So when I use 1 by 10, I get 0.1. So along y-axis, one box 0.1. And no need to find 2, because naturally, if one box is a 0.1, is 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and 1. So here, no need to find out. Okay, I think clear. So let's start the sketching part. So first of all, the first number, -1 and 4. X is -1 here and +4 here. If I sketch it, so I get which point? -1 from here, and 4 come from here, and where they meet here. So this point is a very important. I will mark here. Second is -0.5, which is here, and y is 0.75 is where? So 1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. It means in the middle of that. So it means this point. So because this is not a 7, not 8 even, 7, 5. Or x0, y -1. x0, y -1 is here. You see it here. And then x is 0, y is -1 point. So x is 0, and x is 0 is here, and -1.25. -1.25. This is important. -1.25. What is that? So -1 is here. -1.1, 1.2, 1. So it means, look at here. -1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So it is middle here. This is -1.25. So I think this point is clear, and this I will mark. So let's go for next. X0, Y1. X0, Y1. Here. Okay. Last number 1.5, 2.75. 1.5 is here, and 2.75. 2.75, let's find. So look at here. 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2.75. So 75 is somewhere here. So it means, okay. So all points are clear. Now just draw a, okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is not easy to make it. Okay. Slightly, because I'm making with my pencil, it is not so easy. One minute. Slightly curve, bending. Yes, I hope so. You got the idea how I made it. Okay. Now he's asking what here. So this is for 3 marks. Okay. Now he's saying that you will draw a suitable straight line and find its solution. So now every time concentrate our question. Okay. What my question? Let me write. Y is equals to 3x to power 2, -2x, -1. So this equation I need cut from here. I need to paste here. Very clear, because I try to convert this question in this format. I need y here. I need y. So how it possible if I make this equation here? So is this matching? Yes, matching. So copy. Is this matching? Not matching. I will break in 2 parts. -4x, I can break it -2x, -2x. So these values I'm copying. -2x, -2x. So these two terms, these two terms I got it. What is missing? -1 missing. -1 is not there, but I have -2. I'll break -2 like a -1, -1. So I break in 2 parts. Now I take this one. I take this one. I take this one. And what left? This left and this left. I'll bring on the other side. I mean here. So this is actually equals to y. I write y. Y equal to 2x plus 1. If we say write equation of line only, that's it. But he said no, draw a suitable line. So how to make it line? Make it two pairs, any two values. Ideal number of x is 0. Actually, from here to here, take any two numbers, any two numbers. Don't take close. So ideal number is 0. I take 0. And when I plug in 0 in the place here, I'm put here, put x 0. When I plug in 0 here, so what I get? Y equal to 2 times to 0 plus 1. I get y equal to 1. So this is 1. So second number, I can put any number. Let's see, I can plug in 1. So when I plug in 1 in the place of x here, so let's see what happens. Put x is equal to 1. This working not short examiner. So 2 times to 1 plus 1. I get 3. So this is 3. Now I have to label x0, y1 is where? X0, y1 is here. Okay, I take green color. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, x is 1, y 3, somewhere here. So this is point. So I'll take a scale and I'm going to join them. And wait a minute. Yeah, I think okay. Slightly it is okay. Anyway, I made the line, remove the scale, and I got this kind of green line. I can make it any color. Okay, now it is intersecting where? Here. Come down, and this is answer. Now you must know what is one small box. One small box 0.52, box 0.1. So it means this is a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, almost 0.4, but negative 0.4. So I'm writing here approximately negative 0.4. Even 4, 5 is also correct, because slightly, wait a minute. Yeah, negative 0.4. So negative 0.4 is my answer for this part. And I believe you got a point clear. Question number 21. In the curve, what he's saying here, curve equation, and find the gradient. We have two kinds of concept gradient, one formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This topic is called gradient of the straight line. This is called coordinate geometry. But whenever he curves, he say, we have one choice only. What is that? Differentiation. So curve is a, so we'll differentiate. And what is the basic criteria? What is differentiation technique, students? Power will come down and power 1 less. So this 3 will come down and power 1 less 2. What about 12x? Actually, x has nothing, it's 1. So 1 12 is 12. And from power become 1 less, and something to power 0 is 1. So we got 12. So I'm writing directly, like no need to work out the whole story. You can write directly. What is differentiation of 12x? Is 12. 6x, 6. 5x, 5. I think this part is very clear. And I'm putting now x value. What is x value? 1 only. No concern of y. So when I put 1, I get gradient of tangent. This is by default or gradient only. So 3 times to 1 square minus 12. And I'm getting negative 9 gradient. So this is over. Okay, now he's asking find out the turning points. Actually, whenever we have a highest power of x is 3. So we have a 2 turning points like this. 1 turning, 2nd turning, okay? Or we have a curve like this even. So same thing. So if I have a highest power 2, then we have a 1 turn, okay? Like what is the power? If, for example, power is 2, if power is x square, it has 1 turn. If power is x cubed, then we have a 2 turns. If power is 4, then we have how many turns, students? Then we have, wait a minute. Why it is not writing? 1 minute, please. Yeah. Just a minute. Some issue is coming in pen. Okay, let me check. Where is a problem? I'm not able to write. Some issue incoming in a pen. Yes, okay, now it means expo 4, we have a 3 turning points. Is a very clear basic problem. things we have. So three turn we have. Okay. So now he said turning points. So highest power 3, we have 2 turning point. And what to do always whenever we're looking for turning point, because students, at turning points, the line tangent parallel to x-axis. Any line parallel to x-axis, they have zero gradient. They have zero gradient or derivative, because for your knowledge, derivative and gradient, they are same meanings. So I will plug in derivative equals to 0. So when I plug in derivative 0, students, I'm going to find, so 0 is equal to 3x to power 2 minus 12. 3 at 12 will go on the other end. I get 12 equals to 3x squared. 3 will go down. I get 12 by 3 equals to x squared. And I get x squared equal to 4. Take root of the both sides. When I take root, plus and minus come automatically. I got x values, 2x values. But game is not over. If x is 2 and if x is negative 2, I will put both values back in equation here. So x cubed minus 12x. X cubed minus 12x. I will plug in 2 in both places. Same way, I plug in negative 2 in both places. And when I type in calculator, so let's see what answer is coming. I'm typing, and first answer with against 2, I get a negative 16, negative 16. And we gave with a negative 2, x negative 2, I get a positive 16. So I got a positive 2. First, I'm writing negative 2. Negative 2, I get plus 16, positive to negative 16. So I think point is very, very clear. Okay. And if you want to, I think this idea is clear. Okay. So this is the whole story. Okay. Then we can find the coordinate easily. And the question paper is completely over. I hope so. You understood the concept. Okay. And please practice more for better result, inshallah.